Butterflies fill my spine, I feel myself getting hot again. Nerves rushing through my brain, yeah, they can't hear fiber from the trees. You're standing by his side, red drops burning down your face. Getting real close now, baby. Holy fuck, I feel it with you. I lose self-control. Now I found that you're not one to hear me now. You got me on my knees begging for your lady. And like a fool to stand around and let you blame me. And I'm riding in the sky to the heavens like an
Hi, my name is Leo Connors, and welcome to The Ring and All Other Sports. Tonight, I got a special guest and a special co-host. My guest, professional wrestler Danny Cabral,
Hello?
and John Callahan as the co-host. All right, let's get right into it. Danny, who trained you?
I trained at Showcase Pro Wrestling, Don Vega. Then it was later on down the line, Ken Doan started joining training like last year. And then Tuesdays, we have Brett Ryan Gosling, BRG, and Sergeant Muldoon.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You're learning from some of the best. And I love BRG. I told you guys that off here. All right. And so when did you start training?
It was like 4 years ago.
Okay.
It was like after kind of like COVID, because I was planning like to train during 2020, because that's when I graduated too.
Right.
But then COVID happened, so I had to wait like a year. But also, I was trying to find a place that was like, you know, training, because it wasn't like really a lot, you know, because I was trying to go for XWA, but they never got back to me.
Right.
Because they shut down.
Yep.
But then one day I was searching it up on like the web. I saw Showcase, and like, okay. So I went over there, right, with my brother, and I couldn't open the door. So I was like, oh, they're probably closed, but I can hear what's going on, like lights. So I pulled harder, and I was in there. So I saw like a lot of guys in there. I saw like other trainees who were training and are still over there, like Chris Spratt, Scott Leder,
Yeah.
among other guys.
Nice.
And Blackheart, he just welcomed like very warm welcome, you know,
Nice.
which is like pretty assuring.
Yeah.
And then the week after, Monday, I started training with them.
Nice. I've never met Chris personally, but I was on his podcast, and just a very welcoming guy, though. I mean, really, really good
Yeah.
guy. All right, and you already the next question was going to be anybody else in the class, but you already said some people that were there.
Oh, sorry.
Is there anybody else you wanted to add, maybe?
Like currently, right now?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of guys. Christopher Spratt, he's there. Scott Leder, well, Brother Moon.
Reba,
Bear.
we're going to talk about him. I saw a match of yours with him today.
No, but one time we were doing like a show. I think it was like last year. He got his name accidentally like changed, and he went as Brother Moon Bear. So sometimes I would tell him, "Hey, Brother Moon Bear." He'd be like, "Shut up." Yeah. Who else? We got a few young guys too.
Logan Machina.
Logan Machina.
Yeah.
Good kid. We have Aiden the Astonishing.
Okay, cool.
We have Drew Wardlow, a good kid. We got a guy named Isaiah, and two other guys. I don't really like them.
Okay.
Matt Michelson and AZ. Like they're there, but you know.
Oh, yeah, you have issues with AZ, because there's a lot of matches online of you and him.
Yeah, he's aggressive, but
A consistent one?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Now, is there a tag team, the consistent ones, or is he the only one that's called that?
Well, he has a guy I like named like Matt Michelson.
Okay.
But
so that there is two of them.
there's two, but
Okay.
you know,
Right.
the weird thing going on.
All right. So Richard Knight wants to know, and as he says all the time, Reggie here, here's a question everybody should think about. Where would you like your career to take you in over the next 5 years? And like Sergeant Muldoon said, it's a tough question. It is.
I'm guessing I won't be dead.
I hope not.
I'm hoping I'm not.
Yeah, I hope not too.
No, but honestly, like I feel like in 5 years you can accomplish a lot. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm like I'm comfortable where I am right now, but I
Yep.
do want to do more.
Right.
Obviously.
Be seen more down the line.
of
Yeah, I
course.
hear you
want people to
taking
know-
that. Yeah.
I want people to know me, get into higher levels, but
Yep.
it's also a little bit humbling because you don't know what you're going to be given.
Right.
So you got to work hard for what you'll get later down the line. But in 5 years, I think I'll be in a good place, you know?
Yep. Well, two girls just made a great example to any independent wrestlers. They had a chance to be on TV, and they refused to get squashed in 3 minutes. And I'm sorry, but that's not doing good business. And that's what I put on that post. I'm like, you know, you're supposed to do good business.
Yeah.
And then that's not good business.
If I was given like 3 minutes
Yeah.
for anything, I would take it.
Of course.
'Cause that's time. That's what they're putting value into you. And maybe down the line,
Yep.
they can use you again
Yep.
for something else.
Yeah.
Danny's being a little modest about this. He has appeared on WWE TV.
Oh, nice.
He has appeared on AEW, TNA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Always as an extra.
Yeah, that's all right.
But
That's how you get there,
A lot
though.
of
That's
guys
how
in
it
this
starts.
Business, yeah, they were extras.
Wow, that's awesome. Can I ask you, was there one experience better than the other, or were they all just great?
Well, I say the first time, I think it was like last year when I was doing extra talent for the first time for like Raw.
Yeah.
I was chosen for a spot with CM Punk. And this was during like Punk's feud with Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
They've been boing for weeks, and then he did a thing where like he was whipping the security guards after there was a pull apart, and I was one of the guys that he threw over the top rope, and I landed really far.
Yeah.
I thought when I landed, I was gonna get hurt.
Right.
But I was okay because I rolled,
Awesome.
you know.
Yeah, that's good. I'm
glad I
glad you
did.
didn't get hurt.
Yeah, and the funny thing about it was Blackheart had that the show running in the background during training when I wasn't
Yeah.
there, and the moment when I got out of the top rope and rolled, he was like, "That's exactly why you do that, so you don't hurt yourself and you look good doing it."
That's awesome. That's a great little story. All right, Chris Sanders, what's the 2026 goal? Pretty much the same, right? I would think.
Yeah, about getting stock, just going out there more, whether it's New England or anywhere else, just trying to like just get anywhere is good. Honestly.
Yeah, because I mean, the next step usually is, you know, you go to get maybe more companies in the area, and then the step after that is Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, and other places. So I can see that working out
He's
for you
not
down
too
the
far
line.
off from that.
No, I believe that.
Brett's getting booked all over the country.
Everywhere.
And, you know, Danny's a very respectful guy. He works hard at
Yep.
the business. He works hard to learn the business. And Brett's been able to open doors for him.
Nice.
Also, Kenny Doan has a lot of contacts.
Lots.
So he's been able to open a lot of doors.
That's awesome. You got good people looking out for you. Seriously, you really do.
Yeah, and I do appreciate it. 'Cause
Oh,
I
I'm sure you do.
I do like work really hard at this.
Right.
Like there'll be days where like, you know, I don't want to go to training. But
Yeah.
we train like 3 days a week, 6:30 to 9:30, so like 3 hours.
Right.
So I need to always be sharp as I can be. Because like Chris Blackheart says, iron sharpens iron. You
Yeah.
want to be really, really sharp when it comes to wrestling. And Vega can attest to this too. Like he always says, you need proper footwork, proper strikes, anything.
Yep.
I gotta look the best too, even with my physique. I'm not
Right.
really a big guy, but I think I look.
No, yeah, you're in good shape,
Yeah.
for sure. You know, definitely. That's awesome, man. I'm gonna ask this question just because I like the guy, Todd Graham. What's your shampoo you're using? I love you, Todd, but I think he only asked it to see if I'd say it, because I like Todd.
That's a good question. I mean, I try to use like just good like shampoo first and then conditioner. But
Yeah.
but I know that I'm going with guys who are like gonna be with me for like 5 or 10 minutes. So what I do is I wear like shampoo or conditioner that smells good, either
Yeah.
it's lavender or something. That way, when he has me in the chokehold, for example,
yeah.
I can at least smell good to him, and it's not just a sweaty mess.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that sounds like you're conscientious too, so you'll probably wash your gear a lot more than Vader did.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, Jerry Lane. I don't know if you know Jerry. You know Jerry Lane, the fan, right? Jerry Lane. How do you like working for NCW?
Oh, NCW.
Jerry goes to a lot of their shows.
Of course. They were great with me. The couple times that I was there, they were just really helpful. They told me what I was going to do, when I was going to get when I was over there. The locker room, friendly, super friendly.
Right.
Stephen Luss, he's also one of the guys in NCW, and he's super nice.
Yeah. Great guy.
Always helps out, even with the younger guys, and just a great guy to be with around, including many of their other guys, like Johnny Pierce, for example. He's like a nice guy too.
Yeah.
A big guy with a
Big
nice
guy, dude. He's huge.
Yeah. A lot of good guys.
Yeah.
You know? Nick Diamond.
Yep.
I think you know him.
Yep.
swell guy. He used to train with us when I first started, but then he's doing
Nice.
his own little thing. I'm glad that he's doing stuff around New England.
Yep.
I'm happy to see him just looking happy.
That's awesome. Okay, Jerry has another one. Any other promotions that you'd like to work for that you haven't yet? It's kind of a loaded question sometimes, too, because you only say a couple, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
What about all the others? But no, I'm just messing around.
No worries, no worries. Of course, I want to be like in the premier promotions for New England, obviously. Even down
Like Limitless, Chaotic, right?
Yeah.
Like Lucky Pro.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
And it will come with time and perseverance.
Right.
And just
Yes, it
show
will.
what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
That way they can like, oh, this guy is good. Let's get him.
Yeah.
But I got to earn it,
Right, right.
Nothing's handed to you in wrestling.
That's awesome. You have a great attitude. You really, really do. I can see you going far. I really can. Dave Fournier, friend of mine. As someone who hasn't had a chance to see you in the ring, tell me why I should come and see Danny Cabral in action.
I say the biggest thing about me personally is that I give a lot of heart.
Yep.
And I care to put on the best performance that I can possibly can. Just last Saturday we had a show up in Franklin, big tag team match. It was my partner Sean Candido.
He has a question in here in a little while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we were doing a tag match and just feeling the crowd, taking our time, doing the things that they'll be there when it comes to it.
Right.
Not rushing, just feeling it. And the one thing you can't expect from Danny Cabral is feeling.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm confident I can make you feel something, Whether it's something sad, happy.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I can do that.
Dude, I watched your match today against the Moon Raven. Was it?
Brother Moon Raven.
Brother Moon Raven, right?
Yes.
He when he finally got into the ring, he got like cheers. I don't think those people really knew what they were watching. You came right out. Yeah, let everybody know that you were the babyface. And by the time that match started, you had a hot crowd who really was only hot when he got in the ring and they didn't know what to do. So they clapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have fire, man. That's not every wrestler has that.
The big difference too when you look at Danny, you see a wrestler.
Right.
You don't see like some of these organizations. They let the kids go in there with street clothes,
Yeah.
sneakers. He's got gear on.
Yeah.
When AZ and Matt went to the ring first, they had gear. They had sparkle jackets on. It didn't look like somebody just walking down the street.
Right.
And then even when Danny and Candido came out, you just knew they were wrestlers.
Yeah.
Just one look at them, and you knew they were professional wrestlers.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because I just went to a show over the weekend and there was a guy in the ring and know what I was yelling at him? How come you don't have gear?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of fans were yelling that at him because he didn't look like a professional.
That's the part I don't really understand. Like,
Right.
We're in a business where your physical appearance means everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
Cosmetic,
vanity.
yeah.
It's kind of like vanity.
Yeah,
But
I hear you.
if you want to be taken seriously, you got to invest in yourself, even if it costs like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just by doing that shows you care.
Yep.
And that you really want this.
Right. And to backtrack a little bit, you already know, given an opportunity to take it and not go, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? We had already talked about that. And that's, again, the right frame of mind going to a place, to work. All right. Billy Enoch. Billy's a good guy from down south. Who are your favorite wrestlers growing up, and who have you modified your style after?
That's a good question. Sure. Well, I remember watching Johnny Gargano when he was doing his NXT run as a babyface, just after his split with Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching that too.
And for some reason, he was a guy that I looked at as a role model because he wasn't the biggest guy, but he had the look.
Yeah.
He was fast and he knew just all these technical aspects. Plus, he had a personality that you could really get behind.
Right.
But then later on, guys like Chris Benoit, for example, Eddie Guerrero, guys just
solid workers, man. Some of the best.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Chris Benoit didn't turn out.
Yeah, of course.
You can't take away what he did in the wrestling.
Yeah,
ring.
of course.
You
Yeah.
can't.
Dynamite Kid, good example, because shorter height, but massive builds, But just those guys, just real technical workers. But what I got to say about style-wise is you can't stick to one style your whole career.
Right.
You got to know how to do everything else, whether it's the basic graps to the business, the high-flying lucha libre action, or just knowing how to be a bigger guy. You got to know every single aspect of wrestling. You can't just be the same thing because then you'll won't be good. You know?
Everybody that's lasted in wrestling has tweaked their career, their persona somewhat
Yeah.
as the years have gone on. No one is really, maybe Bruno might have been the last guy that stayed completely the same,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, of course.
So that's awesome. All right, Sean Candido, and I love these guys that ask questions about themselves. Sean, I'm just teasing. Who is your favorite tag team partner, and why is it Sean Candido?
Why is it Sean Candido?
Well, first off, I'm just gonna say he's a pretty good wrestler.
Well, how it went, like how we form a tag team,
Yeah.
it was by accident actually. It was originally gonna be me and Don Vega, but we couldn't make it because he had something going on. So okay. But they knew they needed somebody, so they called a favor, and it was like Sean Candido.
Yep.
And then we created a tag team name called Super Stacked
Nice.
because I thought it was funny and it made sense. But no, Candido was a great guy.
Nice.
When I first started off, he was the first guy in our locker room that wanted to take a chance with me and Sprat when we were doing the student and teacher gimmick.
Right.
Right, and to help me learn how to navigate through a match.
Yep.
And tagging with him has been a blast so far because he knows how to work in a veteran mindset while I'm still a young guy. you know?
Right. Are you still going by the student now?
No,
Okay,
sir.
just curious. That's why I didn't open it with it.
No.
I knew we'd get there, All right. Sean Lita, favorite opponent in the ring so far?
That's a good question. There might be a big throw off there, but DJ Powers. It was last year. We had we were the first match for Limitless. We were in the Whoopie Pie Festival.
I had that written down, the Whoopie Pie Festival,
Yeah.
DJ Powers.
And we didn't call a thing.
beforehand.
Yeah, because I knew that he was good in his own right, and that he has a bit of a stock himself, and I can trust him. For some reason, I trusted him.
Yeah.
And we just knew the finish, and all I was doing in the entire match was just listening to him, listening to the crowd, and just relaxing, which is kind of weird because I never did it with anyone else except the guys I train with.
Yeah.
But him especially, he's a great talent.
Dude, he is very talented. I just saw him over the weekend at that show I said, and he won the main event. So DJ Powers is a hell of a talent. All right, Sean has one more question. What is the best advice you've been given since you started wrestling?
I think Sarge can attest to this. Slowing down.
Yeah.
When you're in the ring, obviously, you have
Right.
a lot of emotions. You got the adrenaline pumping, and you want to just show out, just show up. But when you slow down, take a second to register what's going on with your opponent, and to just let the crowd digest what's going on.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, there is certain parts of a match where you can just go a little faster.
Right, of course.
But if you just take your time, throw the right stuff, and do the right stuff,
Yeah.
the crowd can digest, understand.
And that's advice you guys give to all young wrestlers, right?
Yeah, of course.
Honestly, everybody slow down, slow down, slow
Yeah.
down.
We will do matches
Yeah.
in training. And sometimes we give them time. We'll give them 5-10 minutes
Yeah.
to talk over a match. Come up with some high spots. Come up with your timing, what you're going to do, especially with brand new guys.
Right.
To try to get them in there. But then when we have nights where you can't talk to each other, we just throw the matches together. And not only do they have to then figure out what they're going to do in the match to make it entertaining,
Yeah.
they have to figure out their own finish.
Yeah.
And
That's
give
good.
it-
That's good. Letting him do that, that's smart.
Yeah. Because you go to some countries, if you go to Canada, they speak French.
Yeah.
You go to Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
Mexico,
Yeah.
they're speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
If you don't speak those languages,
No,
you
you're
can't
screwed.
talk to your opponent
Yeah.
before the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing, though. All right, so why don't we just talk a little bit about some of the companies you've worked for? Obviously, you've worked for Showcase, and you've had quite the feud with the consistent one, AZ.
Yeah.
You've also, with Don Vega, you teamed up against the Bionic Beasts. I'm sure that's one of them's got to be Dan Bedondi.
Yep.
I don't know who the other one is. Who's the other?
That was Buck Nasty.
Oh, Buck Nasty. Okay, yep. Okay.
Yeah. Really interesting guys.
How are those? How was that match with teaming with Don? How was teaming with Don?
Team with Don?
Yeah.
Did I team with Vega at one point?
I think.
Yeah, I think
maybe
against.
one time.
Yeah. Was it just that only one time? Oh wow!
Yeah,
It was
I think
against the Bionic Beast because that's where I got it from YouTube.
Damn, I honestly don't know if the match happened, honestly.
Is that memorable?
I don't know.
Oh, no, that's okay.
I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, that match was really pull out my comfort zone because I knew when I went out there I had to really be aggressive, and my main problem I'm having, and I'm still trying to figure out, is being aggressive.
Right.
You know, just recently I'm trying to do more.
Yep.
You know, not in a sense of like hurting myself or anything.
No,
like
no,
that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that match, man, it was fun. Like, but Dondi, like he has big hands.
Yeah.
He has big meaty hands. So he got like hard a couple times. He's a big guy too.
Oh, he is a big guy.
Yeah.
He's underrated too.
Yeah.
He doesn't wrestle in a lot of places, but Dan can wrestle.
Yeah.
You know, and then Buck Nasty can wrestle too.
He's a very strong guy.
Yes, he is.
Dan can lift 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
He's maxed at 1,500.
That's crazy.
That's just nuts when you're that close to a ton of weight.
Yeah.
And you can lift it.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
That is.
He's currently out trying to do more strongman competitions.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's very busy, but he'll
Right.
be back soon.
Okay. And now that's where the one against consistent one AZ has happened mostly at Showcase, or has it only been at Showcase taking on AZ?
Yeah, like, man, AZ, that guy, like, personally, I don't like him. I think he's very, like, narcissistic.
Yep.
Just being clear with this.
Yeah.
He'll show up at training, but he just keeps himself most of the time.
Right.
But he's always, like, you know the bathroom we have?
Yeah.
He's always there, just, like, brushing his hair. And, like, whether it's him or Matt, they're just, like,
Right.
they're more stiff with their, like, newer guys, too. They're more, like, handsy with them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
No, I hear you. All right. But you also wrestled for Powerhouse Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's one of your matches came there with Brother Moon Revan. Was it Revan?
Revan, yes.
Revan.
Yeah.
That's the match I watched. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was surprised that he got the win. I was. I was. You did a good job that match.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to get that win. But he's tough.
Yeah, he's a really tough guy. Really no nonsense. He hits hard.
Yeah, he does. You were hitting him, and he was just like, you go right into the beginning of the match, you hit him, and he just kept coming. I'm like, this guy's scary.
Tell me about it. It's worse when he's screaming to himself sometimes.
Right, yeah. All right. And also, did you wrestle him at Halloween Bash 2024? Was that the show?
Halloween
Or did you
Bash.
wrestle on that show and not against him? I'm sorry, my notes aren't the greatest.
No worries. This is like Silver Showcase, right?
Yeah. No, Powerhouse.
Oh, Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Dang, I think I only wrestled like once at
Oh, okay.
at
Okay.
Powerhouse.
All right. You also wrestled for Royal Crown Wrestling.
Yes, I not to like blow my own horn
Yeah.
or anything because I don't do that often,
Yeah.
but I was the first ever match for Royal Crown Wrestling.
Really?
It was me against Stan Styles, and I managed to put off a great victory against a great opponent.
Nice. And you also wrestled Colton Charles.
Yeah, he has big hands.
He's a big dude.
He got me a couple
He's a
times
pretty
down
good
here, man.
sized guy, man.
Yeah, big guy.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yep.
It was great working with these people in Royal Crown,
Nice.
and I'm hoping to see what they have next for next year.
Great. Now, was the only time you wrestled in Maine at the Whoopie Pie Festival?
Oh no, I've wrestled
great.
numerous times with like Larry Huntley for his shows.
Nice.
And Larry's been a great guy.
NAWA.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you done any at the Geno shows?
No.
Oh, because I got
Not
to get
yet.
up to one of those.
Not yet.
Yeah. I'm sure Larry will book you for one of those. All right, Coach, John, is there anything like you might want to ask him now?
Well, I think some things that stand out, like what Danny was saying with AZ, he's a little stiff when he's in the ring. One of the things we do in training is we teach them how to connect.
Right.
I hate to see when guys are in the ring and they swing and the guy's selling it, but you know there was nothing that hit it.
Right.
You connect, but you don't hurt your opponent.
Yeah.
You know, and Danny is very good at it.
That's good.
Some of the kids are a little tougher than others, but it draws the crowds.
Right.
And it's been showing.
Nice.
People coming out, they're getting behind him. We went to Autumn Fest in Woonsocket, and some people knew who we were. But
Right.
the majority didn't.
Okay.
As soon as he came through the curtain, that place was going crazy.
Yeah, because he's a fiery baby face.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. I'll never forget. I was selling my merchandise at an NEWA show when George Carroll owned it years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And a kid came out, went to the ring, and then afterwards, I was selling merchandise there, and he said, "How did I do?" I said, "What were you? You came out, you didn't let anybody know you were a heel or a babyface. You just walked out there, and that's why everybody didn't do nothing. You know, you got to come out one way or the other. The look of disdain, or like how you do it, fiery.
Of course. You
You know?
gotta give them a reason to cheer.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Now you said you train with BRG, and I know you've wrestled them at least once, right?
Yes.
How was that? How was that experience?
It felt like it was like I don't know how to put this, but like you know that you're nervous when you're sweating out your palms and just thinking over and over again, like, oh man, what am I gonna do? Because he's like a measuring stick in New England.
Yeah.
He's one of the best guys in New England, even though it was like, his attitude is a little bit like out there.
Yeah.
But he is one of the best guys within New England for a reason.
Exactly.
And just getting in the ring with him was just a learning experience entirely.
Right. That's awesome. Because, like I said, I like BRG a lot. He really is. No one's really ever put that in, but he is like a measuring stick.
Yeah.
Kids like him, Channing Thomas, another measuring stick, Have you been around Channing at all?
Oh yeah, like he'll come to training sometimes when Ken is like around, and just him, like he's very technical. He's like an old school wrestler in the modern era.
He is.
He's doing great stuff with like Dreamwave, for example, being their champion, and like anywhere else, even in Canada. Him and Sidney Bacabella, they're a great duo.
Yes.
Just seeing them work is just amazing.
Yeah, and he's trained himself in European style wrestling and everything too. I mean, he's a great talent. And Sidney, the Hall of Famer. I mean, I think he's gonna be selling some Hall of Fame rings. I think he was saying the other day. He's starting his own promotion.
Yeah.
Stealing one microphone at a time. All right, how about I got a couple names? We got a couple minutes.
Okay.
Osiris. A guy I like a lot.
Awesome guy. Love the guy. Okay. He comes sometimes on Tuesdays just to like watch what we're doing.
Yeah, excellent. All right, how about John Callahan?
John?
That guy right there.
Whenever I'm thinking like what to do for like a spot in a show, he's always telling me what to do, whether it's a baby face or a heel.
Yeah.
If I need anything, he's always right there.
That's awesome. And you can never get enough good, good advice from people. How about some guys that are pretty much legends in this area? Teddy Goods. You've been around Teddy quite a bit, right?
I mean, a little bit. A little bit. Great guy, legend for a reason. He always runs shows like Live Pro whenever he can.
Dude, he's packs them in.
Yeah, I was there helping out one time, and man, he knows how to get crowds.
Yeah, he does. He's really good. He's a great promoter and a great worker. All right, another guy that's also drawing great crowds, Ryan Drew.
I worked him once. I'm sure he mentioned me a couple times, but good guy.
Yeah.
Very humble by the experience he gave me, letting me work his show, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Nice. How about, I don't know if you worked him, Ichiban.
I've met him once during like a show we're having like Powerhouse.
Yeah, like to wrestle, I bet, huh?
Yeah, I did some stuff a little bit before the show,
Yeah.
and man, he's very quick, and it's the reason why he's like doing a lot of stuff right now.
Right. Do you have anything you want to plug? Any upcoming shows? Anything?
I got a show this Friday, I believe. Global. I think I'm going up in Maine for like Kobe.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in a tag team match. It's gonna be me, Brett Ryan Gosselin against Fandango and Larry Hunley.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I hope it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, dude, that's a good match, man. I wish you the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for having us, Leo.
Hey, no problem. We'll do this again.
Oh, of course.
Peace. Hi, guys. I hope you're enjoying the show. Listen, I could use a little help to grow my YouTube channel. So if you could please like, share, and subscribe. That's most importantly, subscribe. Send me a direct message, and I'll give you a shout out here on the show. My YouTube channel is real simple. It's just my name, Leo Connors. Thanks in advance. Peace.